Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi.
Ja, warum denn? Hä? Erklär mal jemand. Ich habe jetzt nur zufällig irgendwas wohin geschossen und offenbar zufällig gestimmt. Ach so.
In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
Oh.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
Oh.
We even woke up together that morning.
Sag das doch nicht so.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep.
Nein, sag das doch nicht so. Für Chiaki bricht gerade die Welt zusammen.
Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that.
Macht es nicht besser, ja.
The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
Verdrängt, ja.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Okay. The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it? Ooh. Class trial suspended. Oh, kam ja gut voran.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, mon ami. The moss balls sure look tasty today. Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. Oh, what's that? Oh, then, mon amis, beer time starts now. Huh? A beer time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Slow those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
What are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
Please go away.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Well, if you say that, then I'll just do that. Aber ich habe, glaube ich, eh gerade erst gespeichert, oder? The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence? Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, It would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
Aber die wurde doch erst hinterher hinzugefügt.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Das hat mich vorhin schon so gestört.
But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out, no matter the cost. Ich dachte, das wissen wir schon. Das hat Sonja doch. Wahrscheinlich kommt jetzt Sonjas Account. Oder auch nicht.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Muss ich das vielleicht speichern? Ach, das kann ich ja nicht.
She was guided by the will of causality.
Das wissen wir doch. Aber was soll ich denn da jetzt machen?
Go to the music venue?
Vielleicht Motel Room Key, weil
There's no way we'd know that!
ja, das war jetzt vorhin schon meine einzige Idee gewesen. Dass sie den dabei hat, heißt ja, dass sie wieder zurückgehen wollte.
Maybe she got
Also kann sie
abducted
nicht.
by the killer.
No,
Probier's
maybe.
mal.
She went of her own free will.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
Ja.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
Interessant.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that...
I won't lose.
Oh nein. Nein, nicht schon wieder. Nein.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Yes.
This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Was jetzt? Snap ladder, candles, marks on the floor. Oh Gott, Sonjas Account wahrscheinlich. Was, wenn das vorher nicht da war,
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her. Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Jetzt habe ich wieder das Problem, dass ich nicht genug Cuts habe.
Hiyoko was locked
Das habe ich
inside
da
her
letztes Mal
room,
nochmal
right?
gemacht.
She definitely got abducted or the killer forced their way into Hiyoko, forcibly abducted her.
Damn it!
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Yeah.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her.
Ich mache mal ein zu viel
The
da.
girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
Okay.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down!
Oh Gott.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Oh.
Crap!
Ich habe jetzt einfach aus Reaktion.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Da
Allow
war's.
me to cut through those
Der andere
words.
war nur ein Fake. Puh.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the
Hat
killer.
eigentlich schon irgendjemand eine Idee, wer der Killer sein könnte?
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Just go away. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Okay.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, She was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
killed Hiyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
So do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Kazuichi hat doch gesagt, soll nie wieder was sagen.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
Das waren wir schon längst nicht mehr.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we've finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. And why? Why weren't there any footprints on the stepladder?
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Stimmt.
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Do you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komaeda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Okay.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Oh, okay, was genau? If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. And the only one who can clear that up, and the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who could do it. Was denn jetzt? The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. hier keine Abdrücke sind.
Damn it!
Hä? Was? Dass hier keine Abdrücke sind? Aber das hatten wir doch gerade schon.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side,
Ach genau.
there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Oh.
There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing the place... Is that thing the place where the killer did something? Huh? What? Nani? Was wollt ihr jetzt? Oh Gott. Was wollt ihr denn jetzt? Vielleicht fängt's mit L an? Nein. Mit F? Okay. Fishing Rod? Nein. Fio. Das will nicht sein. Okay, ich weiß schon. Filming Location wahrscheinlich. Fuck. Nein. So. Leicht den richtigen Knopf zu drücken. Oh, stimmt, da fehlt ja noch ein N. Ah, da ist ein G. Oh Gott, ah! So viele Gs. Ah, da ist ein O, das brauche ich. Nein, komm her, O. Hallo, jetzt brauche ich ein C. Da ist ein C. Ah. Ah, hey. Lieben. Genau. Und noch ein N. Das war so ätzend mit dem Controller. Puh. Geschafft.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
The hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Oh Gott, was kommt denn jetzt? Jetzt geht's ja voll ab. Jetzt kommt auch noch Logic Dive. Schon wieder. Na gut. Aua! Oh, mein Gesicht. Meine Zähne. Oh Gott, meine Fresse. Oh. Ich glaube, ich werde sterben. Frage 1. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Both. Beide kaputt gemacht. Wahrscheinlich beide erstmal... Oh, doch nicht. Ja, aber wie geht das denn? Ja, das stimmt. Das Autofahren war echt ein bisschen lahm. Wow. Aber wieso denn jetzt nur die Kamera? Ich hätte jetzt gesagt, er hat dann beide irgendwo anders hingestellt. Und am Schluss beide kaputt gemacht. Hä? Verstehe ich nicht. Oh Gott. Ein bisschen langsamer. Jetzt wieder schneller. Okay. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? Die, ne? Die muss dann auch woanders hingebracht worden sein. Achso, ja, dann müsste ja eigentlich reichen, die Kamera woanders hinzubringen. Mann, sieht das irgendwie abgefahren aus. Zumindest bei mir. Oh Gott. Oh mein Gott. Im Stream wahrscheinlich ist es Pixel Galore. Holy shit. Vorsicht. Okay, Frage 3. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? Took it with them. Ups, das wollte ich jetzt eigentlich nicht überspringen. Ich wollte eigentlich nur nochmal hüpfen.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
Da habe ich nicht drauf geachtet. Stimmt, das kann sein.
That means you should have realized that from the start and
I'm
made
sorry.
this easier on
I was
all
just
of us.
Slightly distracted by fucking hanging body. Okay.
He did discover the body. I doubt his
Seriously.
attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but... In order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
No, the thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was... Destroyed it.
I see!
Oh, it's gleich 11 Uhr.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Jetzt geht's ja voll ab hier. Eins nach dem anderen. Okay, das weiß ich schon. Ist doch klar. Weg mit dem. Manchmal finde ich die Idee ja ganz cool, irgendwie sich hier so schon mal so Buchstaben, die bald kommen, irgendwo am Rand zu speichern. Aber ich habe dann trotzdem Angst, dass dann genau da plötzlich ein anderer Buchstabe auftaucht. Man weiß ja nicht, wo die nächsten herkommen und dann halt da voll reinballert. So ein E wäre jetzt schon nicht schlecht. Und dann R. Schön. Dann brauche ich wieder ein N und dann brauche ich ein C. Gucken, ob ich das C speichern kann. Ein E brauche ich jetzt noch. Dann brauche ich ein N. Dann kommt das N, cool. Dann kommt das C. Aha. Voll episch. Oh Gott. Ah. Ich hätte jetzt gerne noch mal ein E. Hau ab. Jetzt brauche ich noch mal ein R. R bitte? Ja. Aha. O, noch ein O. Jetzt noch ein M. Nicht ein N, eine M. Da. Tada. Oh, das ist so viel angenehmer mit Maus. Da macht das sogar Spaß.
Filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. Außerdem ist es gleich 11 Uhr. Das mache ich jetzt noch eben und dann geht's bald mal, geht's am Mittwoch weiter. Music venue curtain wahrscheinlich.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Weil es hieß doch, der
Which place resembled the other?
Music venue curtain war,
Did
wurde...
the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Ein bisschen beides, ne?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Objection. In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue. Ja, ist doch klar.
There's no way the conference
Ich frage mich nur gerade, wie ich das jetzt sagen
Which
soll.
place
Was
resembled the
einfach?
other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the
Das?
conference room?
Ja, okay.
That must be it.
Ist ja so rum gewesen, weil Conference Room hatte ja schon schwarze Vorhänge.
What the killer did was
he saved the game and said, that's it for today. 11 Uhr. Wahrscheinlich könnten wir jetzt sogar noch durch den Fall durchkommen, wenn wir noch... Aber das würde bestimmt noch eine halbe Stunde oder länger dauern. Das will ich jetzt auch nicht mehr machen. Also, das wär's für heute.